Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ribéry.
Yamal.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Thomas Partey, Peter, has an amazing engine, constantly covering both boxes and both flanks. The perfect player you want sitting in front of your defensive line. You'd be hard-pressed to find players who are any better than him at screening the ball.
Okay, interesting.
And it's Partey.
Threads one in.
Can he find the finish?
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Belletti.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Drogba. Ribéry.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank.
Terrific header! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Villarreal
are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
And the keeper has it. Well-timed, excellent interception. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Guardiol. Ribéry.
Belletti.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Villarreal
deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just...
Pepe! Now. Guardiol clears it away.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, goes for the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot!
That's a sharp pass. Villarreal
have the chance to go the other way. Pedraza. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. It's Drogba!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Looking for options for movement. Hangs one in. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pepe
is flagged offside. Guardiola. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pepe. He's found a way through. Pepe stood his ground strongly. Zaire Emery. Guardiola. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he latch on to this?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gay.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pedraza. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Partey. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
2 added minutes has been
Ball
indicated.
looks a good one. Danger averted for now. Referee's given a throw. Cleared away. And it's Belletti. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only 1 down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Indonesia have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Indonesia carrying a 1-goal lead. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Drogba. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Gay. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Incoming delivery.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's crossed into the middle. Oh, he's been shoots! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Drogba! Denied by an instinctive save.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Indonesia really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
And here's Yamal, Belletti, and he's picked it up out wide.
And the shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the return pass, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution for Indonesia.
Indonesia
13,
have their third corner.
Yamal. Coming on the
They've
field
played it short.
is number 9, Bill. Substitution.
It's a really well-measured ball. No way through, so back it comes. Little pass back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Tries to play it through. Vardiol receives it in a wide position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Rodri.
Well, that has caused...
Chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
He's looking wide. Can he get it through? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Drogba. The ball goes in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Perez. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. 75 minutes played. He's in a great position here. Buchanan has it out wide and in space. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking to play him in. Caught offside that time.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
For Indonesia, number 33, Zai Emery. Coming on to replace him is number 17.
He's had it taken off him.
Federico Valverde.
Can he get on the end of this? David Villa! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw. And again they hit the front. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Pedraza. Ribéry. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Drogba. Can he finish? And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Buchanan.
There will be
David
5
Villa.
minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. That's good play. Ball driven towards the far post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Buchanan. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Bale! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is just off target.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together?
Victory.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The action has already started. Now, can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Indonesia breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it.
Giroud.
He's on it, can he get away?
Oh, goodness, having a shot! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Corner number 2 then.
Climbs up big!
Ribery crosses. Mbemba attempts a clearance. Vardiol hangs in a cross.
Oh, what a climb! It's in! And again they hit the front.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let them...
Oh no, this does not look good.
And he's managed to get free.
And he shoots! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He has found a way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Ribery.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Zaire Emery. And that's a good ball. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Adams. Rodri. And it's Ribery. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. There's the delivery. And that's been repelled. Giroud out to the right. Now that's well seen too. Looking to play him in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. Baresi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He is through here. Baresi. Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can. Some good work on the right flank here. Yamal. Yamal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Indonesia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. He's found a way through. Adams. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbemba gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Baresi. Out towards the flank. Bentaleb. Lille looking to pass their way through. And it's Ribery. Goes for the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Played out to the left flank. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Indonesia 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow.
Que tout le monde accueille chaleureusement nos joueurs sur le terrain. Changement pour Lille, le numéro 27. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 11.
And the action is back underway. Baresi. Adams. Rodri. And he's forced to go back. And he decides to cross it. Mbemba spots it and intercepts. Mondi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Mondi. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Yamal. Mondi. And here's Giroud. Distributed tidily. Threads one in. Chance to deliver. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Drogba. Spread out to the left. He's a sharp little ball here. Mondi. Shifted it to the flank. Gets into some space. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Yamal. Drogba being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he latch on to this? Oh, well played, well played. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ribéry. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ribéry. This is promising. And Ribéry! And it's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Après 71 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7.
It's become a case of men against boys. Lille have a free kick. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And he plays one through. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's had it nicked away. Yamal, just a quarter of an hour to play. He's got away, picked out, goes for a shot! It's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Drilled in low. Spread it left. Referee's given a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Great vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bentaleb. He's picked his way through. David Villa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Valverde! Valverde! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Attention, changement.
Indonesia can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Chance for a shot! He's having a go! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class!
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has... Valverde! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now he's off and running. Out towards the flank. That's a throw. Akinsanmiro. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself.
And the finish!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Zaire Emery. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rodri. Zaire Emery. Drogba. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Drogba. David Villa.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Drogba. And the pass is intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a fine ball. And the keeper has it. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. He's got away. Akinsanmero turns and goes back. Zaire Emery aims beyond the defence. He's being... Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
David Villa. Villa's cross. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. Played it again. He's looking wide, back into the middle. Here it is, crossed in. Cleared away. And he's taking no chances there. And they're back on the ball again. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. David Villa. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
No way through, so back it comes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Akinsanmero. Vardiol.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he finish? He scored! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Donnarumma gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Indonesia are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And he's intervened well there. But that has not gone well. Oh, he's burst through! Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. Zaire Emery has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Villa. That ball looks a good one. He's through. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And he is just ripping it up! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Terrific header! Oh, denied at the last. It's a mighty effort! And that has faded wide. There could be trouble here. Belletti. And Adams. Baresi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Over to the other side. Shifted it to the flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so...
Big header! Keeper always had the measure of that. Belletti. And Guardiol. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Belletti. Adams. Belletti. He is through here. Switch shapes to shoot. Yamal chasing after it. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here. There's the shot! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 33.
Stengs.
Zaire Emery. Coming on the field is
Rodri running with the ball. Tries to pass it through.
Substitution
Yamal
in progress.
has it out wide and in space. He's got tall. That's a decent clearance. Stengs. Now it's Nzola. Spread it left. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Threads one in. Yamal! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Pass somewhat off target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gets into some space. No, it's come to nothing.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
4 added minutes has been
These
indicated.
truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this.
Chance! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Indonesia.
A
Number
moment to
16,
try and place the cherry on the
Rodri.
cake.
Coming on to replace him is
He gets
number
big.
24.
And that's
Chouameni.
past the post. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Yamal, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big... He's through and all alone! Takes a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti. Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. Showing great feet there. And that's a good ball. He's in a great position here. Rodri. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Drogba. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ribéry. And that has been knocked clear. Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Header comes in!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Del Castillo. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Chooses to go.
And the finish!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal. Shot could be on. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Yamal.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's been drilled forward. Nicked it back promptly. Brest deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And this is Ribéry, hangs in a cross. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And it's Ribéry. Drogba, great vision. Nicely weighted ball. 30 minutes gone. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a good spell of possession, this. He crossed in early. Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well timed, excellent interception. He could be in here. Real chance!
And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Brest grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Stade Brestois really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
And now they can spring out of defence. Half-time getting close now. Plays a sharp little ball here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ribéry. Now that looks a decent ball. David Villa! He's scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Tunisia take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, and he shoots! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Tunisia are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Souhaitons tous ensemble la bienvenue à nos joueurs sur le terrain. Changement pour le Stade brestois. Le numéro 10. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 7.
Here we go again then. Rodri. And the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Yamal! He's kept it out just.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a sharp pass. And he's picked out the run. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Climbs up big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guardiol. Played in deep. That has been slung wide. Crosses it into the area. And it's claimed by the keeper. Drogba. He's had a shot! And that's off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Belletti hangs one in. Oh, smashing header! And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Big chance!
On the ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. David Villa. So what can they make of this? He's coming under serious pressure here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
He's through here.
Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Bale to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, that's superb. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And smartly reclaimed. Ebimbe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Not the most accurate pass. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And that is as far as they're going to go. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Villa. He is through here. And it's Zaire Emery. Drogba.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw. Defending of the desperate variety. No, he's not getting past him there. Can he get it through? David Villa gets into a good position. So their fourth corner of the game. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been cleared. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Another throw-in. Rodri looking understandably energised after his goal. That has ended up in no man's land. What a throw in. Guardiola. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Ebimbe. Guardiola. Ebimbe could move up a gear here. Ebimbe aims beyond the defence.
Can he finish?
And that will be the final act. Indonesia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness.